American parents are back. Hi, Mom.
Morning.
Good morning. Xin chào.
Xin chào.
All right, where's Dad?
He's over here.
All right, I got Soupsick here. Soupsick, you can go. Okay.
Soupsick.
And today we're gonna get our proper Vietnamese dish, bún bò Huế, which
Bún bò
is...
Huế?
It's not the pho, because you've had the pho before,
Yes.
but the bún bò Huế is something you preferred more. But we'll get pho a little bit later.
Great.
Okay.
All right, so parents, it's been 2 years since you've been back in Vietnam. How are you guys feeling right now?
Amazing.
Rested.
Rested.
After 2 days of traveling on an airplane, rested.
Yeah, this is true.
Right. So, what is the biggest thing that you missed about Vietnam?
You.
Okay, so me and Soupsick, you cannot use anything that's like my life. You have something about the country that you guys missed.
The culture, the people. I think the streets and everything else that goes on out there is just absolutely fascinating.
Yeah, no, to be able to get off the plane last time and be hit with the chaos, the different sights, the different smells, honestly was a little bit overwhelming at first. This time it was welcoming. It was like, okay, we're back. Let's do it. Yeah.
Not so intimidating.
And it's intense.
You know, trying to cross the street is not that big a deal today. But getting on a motor scooter and riding in the traffic, I'm going, okay, careful not to lose my knees or my elbows.
Oh, yeah, that too. Mom's knees, for sure.
What's Susie?
So for you guys, my parents, Mom, what was your favorite food again?
Bunja.
Yeah, bún chả. And my dad, you liked a lot of stuff.
Yes.
So
There was at least 3 meals that I really liked, and I couldn't pick a favorite.
Yeah, so if I remember correctly, it was mi Wang, gum tam, and then, what was the other one?
Well, I think it was broken rice.
Yeah, we got that one already.
Okay. I'm going to say the dish that we had, it looked like it had like quail eggs in it. And
That was the mi Wang.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did like bún bò Huế, now that I'm remembering, because actually partially we're going to get bún bò Huế at a local place. I've eaten there a few times, really friendly people, great customer service. But my mom will get the pho, because she's a big
Oh,
pho.
I like banh mi too.
We can get banh mi as well. We have a lot of food. We have a lot of
Saw
food.
some great stuff on the street this morning.
Yeah. So my parents are excited, but let's get some bún bò Huế.
Yeah.
Bún bò
let's do it.
Huế?
Bún bò Huế.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Hey, Xin chào, we're back.
Xin chào. Yeah.
But I got to bring Soupsick back because my parents, this trip will be a little bit different because we have like an apartment for them, so I can bring Soupsick with them so they can enjoy the dog. But all right, let's get some bún bò Huế. My parents are finally back to Vietnam for round 2 and ready to try all their favorite foods. Before we dive into that, I need to talk about something that makes my work and travels way easier. Surfshark VPN. I've been using a VPN, virtual private network, for about 5 years now, and it's a complete non-negotiable. It's a must. Absolutely. No questions asked. First off, security. I'm online all the time, booking flights, working on YouTube, using random places for Wi-Fi, getting scam emails every single day of my life. And the beauty of Surfshark VPN, it encrypts my connection, so hackers and creepy Wi-Fi spies, they don't know what's going on. They can't access my network. Surfshark VPN protects your internet connection. And there's this whole content not available in your country. The thing with Surfshark, you just change your location. So if you have a problem with banking when you're in another country, or accessing Netflix when you're in another country, or just some websites in general. You know, I just got back from India, and India has some restrictions. TikTok. But with Surfshark, I'm still able to manage what I need to do regardless of whatever country I'm in. And what's an amazing thing with Surfshark, you can use it on unlimited devices. So my work computer, my travel computer, my work phone, my travel phone. Then my mom's coming here and she needs to use Netflix in order to watch her favorite shows, but she can't watch them without Surfshark. And this is quite rare for a VPN because one account covers unlimited devices. And then there's the antivirus. And let's be real here. Every single day I get scam emails. And if I were to click on one of those links, game over. Serious problems. Maybe you'll never see me on YouTube again. But with Surfshark security alerts, I actually know when my data is at risk. So if you're online as much as I am, do yourself a favor and get Surfshark VPN. Click on my link below, Surfshark/Xavier, for 4 extra months on top of your yearly subscription, plus a 30-day money-back guarantee. Let's get back to the food. And thank you, Surfshark, for sponsoring this video.
Okay, so which way am I filming?
So right now you're filming your face. So
Okay.
you guys, I'm gonna be taking my dad on my Super Cup, and it's semi-broken, and my dad almost fell off the back end of it, so I have to drive extremely slow.
Okay.
But it's an adventure for him. It's very exciting. So Dad, you're filming, okay?
Okay, I'm filming.
Yeah.
I'm the designated camera guy. Well, back when I was younger, I used to drive motorcycles. I used to drag race them for a little bit, and unfortunately, I had to give up motorcycles because of my health. But it definitely has its challenges. As I mentioned before, stop signs and stoplights are only a suggestion, and right-of-way is exactly this. Whoever gets there first has the right-of-way. So there is no specific direction. So whoever gets there, like I said, gets there first has got the right-of-way.
But also the right-of-way in Vietnam, it depends on what you're driving. So the bigger the vehicle, even if they get there second, they'll still get the right-of-way.
Yeah, exactly. So we've learned to use cars and trucks to shield us as we're trying to cross an intersection.
So how long do you think it would take you to get used to riding a motorbike, like everywhere in Vietnam? Like if I were to take you on a motorbike trip, and you had your own motorbike, how long would that take you to feel comfortable?
I would say maybe about a week or so. I would start feeling comfortable once I got to, know the neighborhood where I was going and the traffic routes and what have you. Because I noticed that getting up at 6 o'clock this morning and going for a walk, there was hardly anybody on the road. Then about 7 o'clock, all of a sudden things got busy, and now it's about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and things are starting to hop all over again.
Okay. All right, so we got my dad. We got Nguyen with us too, or Num Loom. She's in here. She's helping me with my mom.
Yep.
Because my mom has a lot of hair and she doesn't want to wear a helmet. So we have to like figure out like a special type of helmet for her, but it's okay. All right. So Nguyen, not the food expert, but she's a food expert in Jiasu, and then what else? Ban Cheng Chong. All right. So no longer a food expert, only food expert in these 3 foods. But actually, parents, you guys sit here.
This is Boom Bao Way.
Yeah, Boon, which is noodles.
Boon.
Yeah, Ba is beef, and then Hue is the city in central Vietnam.
Where it comes from originally.
Yeah. What is the last Vietnamese dish that you had in the United States? So 2 years not being in Vietnam, what is the last thing Vietnamese food that you had?
Iced coffee.
Okay, so iced coffee. Like, have you guys gone to a Vietnamese restaurant without me in the United States
No.
since? No? But parents, do you guys want to see how they're making it really quick? Okay. They're very friendly here. Yeah, it's okay. Em ơi, quay phim ở đây được không? Alright. Yeah, come on, go. So this is the different pieces of pork, or excuse me, that might be pork, but
Yeah,
it's
that's
beef.
pork. Okay.
So with this, I think they actually might sell something else besides bún bò Huế. But for the spicy food right here, like this is maybe the knuckle. I don't remember, some like the smaller cuts. But I like tendon.
Okay.
So like tendon.
Okay.
That's my personal favorite. But
Because
everything.
why?
I just like the texture.
Okay.
I enjoy the texture of tendon. All right. So my dad taking a photo of me filming him. We can go back.
Okay.
I like to have competitions with my dad because we always see who has the better spice tolerance. So this is not that spicy. So, all right, Dad.
So it's warm, hot, and hotter?
I don't remember. This one is usually quite spicy. Get a pepper. Like for me, no reaction. It is spicy, but it's fine. Oh, really? I got a better spice tolerance than him now.
No.
Yeah, but what do you guys prefer to have? Do you want like the thin slices of meat, or do you want tendon, or do you want the chunk of like knuckle where you have meat and?
Thin slices is just easier for me to eat.
Yeah, me too.
I'll go with thin slices.
Okay, so I'll get the tendon.
Yeah.
I tell you, this pepper is just sitting on my tongue.
I've officially developed a better spice tolerance than you.
Yeah, I mean, it's just sitting there. I mean,
You know, the Korean spicy noodles ×2. I've been eating those because I just got back from India. I haven't been in Vietnam much recently, but Indian food for me was not spicy at all. Like I'm doing the ×2 Korean noodles. Oh, I love it. You need to try this.
That's hot.
Yeah.
But the after effects are sitting right on my tongue and they're burning.
Yeah, I feel in the back a little bit. But okay, let's order. Một tổ bún bò. No, gang. Gung. Không phải gang is liver. Mom, so you got yours. If you wanted to add, this should be banana leaf. Or excuse me, banana flower. Not a leaf, banana flower.
Okay, I don't remember.
Just maybe like a basil and then some green. I'm touching with my hands. Bean sprouts, and then there's what is the vegetable underneath?
Here, I should like it.
Ramu, morning glory.
Is it ramu?
Yeah, ramu.
Are you sure?
Sure.
Okay. And I got you guys
I've
forks.
been holding out on the forks.
Yeah, come on, call.
Okay.
Okay. So your first proper dish in Vietnam. So for me, I love Vietnamese food, but my biggest issue with Vietnamese food is it's not enough.
Right.
Like it's never enough food for me. So I would have to order maybe 2 bowls. Like I ate an hour before because I know this will not be enough for me.
Okay, well, I'm not going to use my chopstick skills on this one.
Okay. No worries.
So Dad, you have not had this in over 2 years. Do you remember this flavor?
I'm going to say this is a different Bon way.
That's okay. Yeah.
Help me say it again.
Are you crying? Is that spicy?
No. My eye waters.
Okay.
Bún bò đấy.
Boom ba way.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
The one I had the last time I was here
Yeah.
was a different flavor than this one. And I expect that because we're in different regions of Vietnam.
Yeah. Even if you were to eat like 10 different phos in Ho Chi Minh,
Exactly.
they're all going to be a little bit different. Like for me,
But this is still
Great.
Yeah.
great.
And Mom, how are you doing over there?
Happy.
Happy.
No, it's great.
When you came to Vietnam, that was your first time going to an Asian country?
Yeah.
Then I would say like a developing country. So how did that change your perspective of living in the United States? Like when you went home, how did you see things maybe a little bit differently?
You know, we had a lot to think about because it was information overload. But to see how the people here live, it appeared that they were very acceptance of their lifestyle. It seems like people were very happy with what was going on.
Yeah.
Even though they may not have had all of everything that the world provides, but they were happy with what they had. We came back a little bit more
Appreciative?
Well, no, I'm definitely grateful when we got home to have the lifestyle that we've created so that we could have the lifestyle that we wanted. But to be able to be here, knowing, again, like he says, a developing country, and like, yeah, the people are happy, the gratitude, everybody needs to see it. Everybody's, because it just makes you the spoiled people in the United States and the entitlement, where we didn't see that here. People were grateful for what they had, appreciative, friendly, the whole everything about it.
So we've experienced Europe. We've experienced, Amsterdam and France and England.
My brother lives in the Netherlands, by the way.
And I will say that's a whole different culture. That seems more of a westernized type culture. Whereas coming here is completely different. And to be immersed in these cultures here with both of you, because without you, we would never have come out here.
No.
And I'm glad that you guys are here so that we can actually enjoy this, because without you being here, we would have never been here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is, I tell people all the time, I go, if you want to experience life, go to Vietnam.
Yeah.
No, exactly, that's it. So, no, enlightening other people.
Yeah.
I said, what do you did? Tell me about it. Something we thought we might want to do. And so to be able to share about it, talking about other foreign travelers that have come here, that was a neat experience too.
Yeah.
So parents' first proper meal in Vietnam?
Amazing.
Yes.
Good?
Yes.
Very good.
Okay.
And I trust you this time.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
No,
Did you?
We were talking about other foods. I go, Dustin, I would experiment a little. And so he said, well, what about Bats.
Do you guys want to try bats?
No, thank you.
How about snake? Rat?
Not. No, thank you.
And I told him maybe. I says, ask me later on.
If I were to order it and you don't know, and you would have no idea by the looks of it, would that be okay?
You know what?
Maybe.
I probably would try it, but I wouldn't.
Make a meal of it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because if you're gonna get bats, like if you get a fried bat or just like a grilled bat, I'll show you a photo. It looks like a demon. Like, and you can see its penis and everything too, because it's like.
Well, that I want to see.
Yeah, but it literally looks like a little demon. But
A demon penis?
no. It's proportionally very big for how small the bat is, but with the bats though, it's for me the bones are harder compared to say rats or other small animals.
Yeah, I'm not into chewing on the bones.
It doesn't matter. I'll eat them, but it just because we're gonna be going to the Ming Thai area tomorrow, but it depends. Maybe we'll get normal food because I know my audience prefers my parents to eat proper Vietnamese food, so it's gonna be the majority of the videos. I've learned my mistake in the past, but just think about it.
Okay.
Think about it. Did you pay?
Right.
Oh, how much was it?
215.
215. So, 215,000. Yeah, thank you.
And
Yeah, maybe like $9.
Okay.
yeah.
So that'd be for all of this. It'd be $9. Giving them the prices just so they can kind of figure out because we'll get sometimes Western food or this, and there's a big price discrepancy. So, all right, parents. So this is your first proper meal in Vietnam, and em ơi, địa chỉ của em là gì?
Địa chỉ ở đâu?
Dạ, anh lấy số 2, số 1 Đỗ Quang.
Số 1 Đỗ Quang Thảo
And
Điền.
Thảo Dien.
Yeah, đúng
So if you
rồi.
guys want to come here, she's very lovely. They have really not. I'm big on customer service. They're very very friendly here.
Very good.
So and the bún bò Huế, it's good.
Yeah.
All right, parents. So thank you for coming to Vietnam and visiting me after 2 years. I appreciate it, and hopefully we have a good trip.
Well,
Yes.
count on it.
Dad, do you want to try to drive?
No.
Okay.
I'll let you drive.
All right, I'm gonna drive.
Are we scared?
You want me to hold the camera?
Sure, you can hold it.
All right.
So again, this is facing you right now.
All right. So do you want me to film right now, or you want me to?
It's already filmed.
Yeah, I know that. Okay.
If that red thing right there is
It's blinking.
it means it's filming.